That's what I do. So with that said, just pattern-wise, what you think I'm gonna do with a network? Y'all don't want it with me. I've been letting y'all breathe. I'm chilling, I'm minding my business. I have no beef with anybody. Pause. I'm looking past it. So Jay-Z, if I've offended you, I apologize. Lyor Cohen, if I offended you, I apologize. Steve Stout, if I've offended you, I apologize. Just because you don't have the same morals and principles, it's cool. I'm not angry no more. I did what I had to do. I was a little aggravated about Aaliyah, so I called Jim Jones today, and I was like, I miss him. I don't know, y'all know it, but I miss him. As a brother, I love his family. I want him to be happy. And Jay, you know, the friendship we had was cool, man. I just miss it. But whatever he doing, but I'm cool with it, bro. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't myself for a second. Aaliyah had me fucked up. And Biggs, I'm sorry, bro, if I offended you. Whatever you doing, I'm with it. I love you, man. And I know you're mad at me, but whatever. I'm sorry. I can admit it.
Nobody's mad about that. I just had to get some shit off my chest. Man, fuck you. And you don't appreciate a nigga getting money. You don't appreciate a motherfucker that knows how to hustle. You don't appreciate a nigga that's seen $1 million. And in that case, you ain't never gonna see it. Niggas better get their mind right. Cause I got enough fresh for 1,000 days straight. I can pop tags every day for the rest of the decade. I'm James Jam.
Yo, what's good, people? We back, man. You know, had to go back to when, you know, it was glorious to hear Dame's voice. You know what I'm saying? Well, it still is. It still is. You know what I'm saying? But, like, this whole shit going on, this, I'm going to talk about this thing that he pulled off. It's not exactly a stunt. It's a tactic. And, so we're going to get into that and everything. But I want to point out, it's like, it's funny, right? Because I remember it was about holiday season. This nigga Diddy go and put out a fucking, what's it called? One of them little Instagram videos talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yo, just apologize. It's okay, yo. I apologize to everybody for this and that. And then you got this nigga, Meek Mills. He went up on Flex. Oh, I apologize, and everything. And then you see him doing the shit with Drake. You know, that was just, this is all some contrived shit, right? So when we see Dame Dash apologizing and everything, we're gonna go through that too. But it's funny because he's you know, calling people's names out specifically. That's the whole point of this tactic. That's the whole point of this tactic. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about the NBA, you've seen this practice in the NBA too, just recently. Just like what, last month with Kyrie Irving. When he did this to LeBron. Listen to this one real fast. Listen to this. Now, if you know the backstory between Kyrie and LeBron, you know Kyrie forced a trade out of so he can't be this nigga LeBron teammate no more. You know what I'm saying? The backstory from what we hearing, I think even Skip Bayless can verify this one. They're saying LeBron fuck Kyrie bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this is Shannon Sharp, just coming from him. So, Kyrie forced a trade, and then they had beef or whatever. And then now Kyrie went and got traded to a different team. This is after winning a championship, hitting the game-winning shot and all that shit with him. With LeBron and all that, right? So the tension is bad there, but LeBron is still LeBron. LeBron is still at the top of the NBA. You get what I'm saying? Kyrie is still trying to get there, and so this is what he pulled off.
They're gonna get it right away either, so it was a big deal for me because I had to call Bron, you know, and tell him like, you know, I apologize for being that young player that wanted to everything at his fingertips, and I wanted everything to be at, you know, my threshold. I wanted to be.
Yeah, you see right there, real fast. I had to call Bron and apologize. Like, why would he do this? Why would he do that, right? Because with him, it's making him look like to everybody else is like, oh, you calling up LeBron, your mans and them, y'all kicking it like that. But no, that's not true. We all know that Kyrie is trying to get to where LeBron is, and fucking, so it's like, yo, if I can call him up, y'all other niggas on my team right now, cause they, you know, Kyrie and LeBron not teammates anymore. So I'm saying it like this for the non-sports followers. And then you know, so Kyrie got his own teammates and shit now. So his teammates looking at him like, yo, you calling up LeBron. You got LeBron on speed dial. That's your man's. So you must. So now I gotta look at you like you got some reverence now. You reverend now. So with Dame, oh yeah, but also with the back end, with also is another part of that story which is important to this story is I'm able to call you now because it's obvious that I don't need you. That's the thing. That's the whole point of this whole thing of what they call the mea culpa. But really, it's just some, it's called a mea culpa when they break it down and go all into it and everything. Because I'll explain all that to you too. Because this is something that ever since I've been seeing all this apologizing shit from niggas to other niggas, I knew that this, like, you know what I'm saying, this shit isn't genuine, you know what I'm saying, like, niggas is saying, like, trying to promote apologizing, so this is obviously some agenda shit, you know what I'm saying. So Kyrie is, like, able to call Bron and apologize now because it's like, I made it clear that I don't need you, you know what I'm saying. So now with Dame, it's like, he's sitting up here apologizing to Jay-Z and Lyor and and Steve Stout. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into that one because he's apologizing to them now because he made it clear he don't need them. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
Oh yeah, also, the video starts off with a real man can't apologize. So Dame, I think, is taking this tactic. He's peeping the tactic and just taking it to the next level with the room full of white niggas, making it look like he's surrounded by white supremacists and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people probably thought like, yo, who forced this nigga to tell? You know what I'm saying? This nigga Dame about to tell now. This nigga about to be the new Pope.
That's what I do. So with that said, just pattern-wise, what you think I'm gonna do with a network? Y'all don't want it with me. I've been letting y'all breathe. I'm chilling. I'm minding my business. I have no beef with anybody.
You see, that's what, like, what Kyrie is saying to LeBron. He's able to call and apologize because it's like, listen, I'm like, what y'all, like, it's obvious I'm a problem. Like, a nigga, I'm actually better than you. If you want to break it down like that, that's what a lot of people saying. I don't like. Come on, I don't subscribe to that. But that's how he's thinking in his mind. He getting trained by Kobe. This nigga Kobe wasn't shit. Nigga wasn't even better than Ray Allen. But niggas thought he was the man in his head though. That's the whole thing about that Mamba mentality shit. This nigga Kobe is on some other shit.
Pause. I'm looking past it. So Jay-Z, if I've offended you, I apologize. Lyor Cohen, if I offended you, I apologize. Steve Stout, if I've offended you, I apologize. Just because you don't have the same morals and principles, it's cool.
And you see, boom, caught out those three names. Now you know that there are probably a lot of others that probably feel that they should be included in an apology from Dame, Funk Flex, and fucking who else? DJ Envy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Lee Daniels, gay ass, one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? All them niggas feel like Dame probably owe them an apology too. But Dame was like, listen, y'all niggas don't matter. Y'all not important. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking bigger than this. So he's calling out Jay, Lyor, and Steve Stout. Those three niggas are, you know what I'm saying? They can make shit and they can make a difference. You know what I'm saying? They can make a move. And you know, with Kyrie, right? And I keep going back to this because it's like, you know, just two of the biggest ones practice of this tactic, mea culpa tactic that we've seen in you know what I'm saying, in the media recently. So, and this nigga Kyrie makes the call. I'm sorry, does that. Makes that statement like about a month before the trade deadline, and you know what that call really was for, right? He called Bron because because like I said, LeBron is the man. He can make shit happen. Like he can pull strings. He's the, you know what I'm saying. He's the, like, you know what I'm saying. He really is running the league. So Kyrie apologizes on national television, and then you know what I'm saying, calls LeBron, and then calls him back probably next week like, yo, man, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of Boston, yo. This nigga Danny Ainge, I seen a fucking Klan suit in the closet the other day, B. You know what I'm saying, that nigga Danny Ainge. But, you know, and then because it's some shit, you know how this shit work. You know, of course, they got shit working in backdoor and shit in the league, in the offices and all that. So with Dame calling out Jay, Lyor, and Steve Stout, it's like, basically, it's like, okay, I'm gonna apologize to these niggas because, well, all I need is one push of a button from all three of these niggas, and I don't fucking need them niggas ever again. I probably won't ever, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see me, I don't want to see them. You know what I'm saying? So Dame is basically plotting the move, because if you look at it, like, honestly, Dame is very, very relevant. You know what I'm saying? Dame is relevant. Like, shit with his, like, he goes viral a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's been going viral a lot for years. And it's, I mean, come on, this nigga was the man of Rockefeller. Like, Rockefeller was the biggest shit ever. Rockefeller was bigger than Death Row. I don't want to hear no shit. Rockefeller was bigger than Death Row. It was bigger than even, I mean, yeah, Aftermath and all that shit. That was basically West Coast. So, they signed 50 and all that, but that's how 50 got so big. He went and got that West Coast money. You know what I'm saying? Not hating on 50, because I love 50 moves, but I know that West Coast money allows him to move a little differently. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, so Dame is like, come on, Dame is embedded in the culture. You know what I'm saying? So he's actually like, come on, like, Dame is just as relevant as Jay-Z. I mean, of course, Jay-Z is going to have more because he's going to be attached to Beyonce more in articles and headlines and shit like that. But in the culture, though, in the culture, Jay-Z is more, I mean, Dame is more relevant than Jay. Of course, Dame Dash is the one that makes Lyor and Steve Stout relevant. You know what I'm saying? He makes them relevant. So Dame probably is really like, you know what, man, I've been on this tirade for months now. I'm basically promoting y'all niggas. Listen, my fault, alright, B? Listen, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to this bag, because y'all know y'all owe me a bag. And you know what I'm saying? I want one. You know what I'm saying? And so let's work this out so that, you know what I'm saying, my fault, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got it, B. That's basically what this is. That's what they say the mea culpa is. Basically saying, yo, my bad, my fault. You got it, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a tactic of, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on. They're just growing up. But I see that it's being promoted. You got this nigga Meek Mills apologizing to Drake, and Diddy making fucking sensual videos talking about apologizing. I guess he was trying to get Cassie back or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You just pay attention to certain shit that they be pushing out here, man, because, you know what I'm saying, because shit like this becomes certain moves. Then the moves always get twisted and all that. But then, you know, so Dame is basically just trying to, listen, you got it, fam, all right? Now let's get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? That's really what this is all about.
I ain't angry no more. I did what I had to do. I was a little aggravated about Aaliyah, so y'all just caught the brunt end of it. It was therapy.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny. I bet Dame probably doesn't speak up as much on Aaliyah because he probably not even cool with her family, because her family lays so low because they know that a lot of people are going to place guilt and shit on them and everything. But let's go to the other Dame John. This one, I wasn't sure about this one. I guess it's the same thing, but
You know, I called Jim Jones today, and I was like, I miss him. I don't know, y'all know it, but I miss him. As a brother, I love his family. I want him to be happy. And Jay, you know, the friendship we had was cool, man. I just miss it. But whatever he doing, but I'm cool with it, bro. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't myself for a second. Aaliyah had me fucked up.
now I don't know about that one right there. He's saying, I wasn't myself for a minute. Aaliyah had me fucked up. No disrespect to anybody. Definitely not Aaliyah or Dame, but Aaliyah has been gone for about 18 years, I would say. So are you saying that you know what I'm saying, that for 18 years, like, you were acting in a way that Jay-Z wouldn't fuck with you, and you're blaming, and not blaming, but you're saying it's because of Aaliyah's death. And if it is, you saying Aaliyah, because of Aaliyah had you fucked up like that, you saying it like yeah, man, we all knew that it was going to happen, or we all knew something about it, or we all saw it, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I doubt that that's what it is. But I'm just pointing out points in different niggas' tones and shit that you could, you know what I'm saying, that how certain shit is said. And you know, so with Jim Jones, I'm like, damn, man, I don't like, is Jim really in that class in the industry where it's Lyor, Dame, Jay, Steve Stout, Jim Jones? You know what I'm saying? Compare the names, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jim, I guess Jim, he should be, but that's the thing about him. He's one of those guys, because really, when you look at the death of Bird Gang, right? How the whole Bird Gang dismantled for them, but for him, I guess it really brought him up and raised him up in the industry, like amongst like executive scales, because that's when he had that Warner Brothers position, when he had Bird Gang. So, and I think it was Kevin Lyles and Lyor who gave him that spot. So, and then he was one of the big. My fault, but Jim, like, I guess, you know, with Bird Gang dying, with him sacrificing everybody in Bird Gang, that, you know, raised him up amongst, you know, industry executive scales. You know, when you say Dame, Jay, Lyor, Steve Stout, and Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? That's it's like, pick the one that don't fit on the, like, one of them exams and shit. But I don't know, man. I guess maybe he does fit for as far as, like, you know, his actual skill goes, but I don't know about the actual putting that shit into action. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the thing where he's missing out at, like, putting shit into action, because ever since, you know what I'm saying, you lost the wave, man. You lost Bird Gang. I don't see, but, you know, niggas say his last couple albums was tight and all that, you know. I heard the Wasted Talent joint. It was cool, but it's cool for a couple listens, though. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of music, so this nigga Jim sacrificed a whole Bird Gang for a fucking vice president spot. You know, but Dame is like probably like, yeah, man, I know that you got them plugs. I need some of your plugs. I need one of your plugs. Basically, he need a plug from each one of them niggas that he named. You know what I'm saying? I just need this from you, this from you, this from you, this from you, and I'm on. And I'm good. I'll pay y'all niggas back when I'm, you know what I'm saying, and then to be good. Because this whole apology shit, man, and like the whole point of the tactic, I would say, it has to be for a gain. You know what I'm saying? When it could be as small as, like, gaining an advantage over somebody, just whatever, just an advantage, or like a real gain, because I see Kyrie was trying, like the gain that he was trying to get out of it was he was trying to get traded. He wants to leave Boston. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. And then Dame with doing this is like, it's clear that, you know, he's trying, there's a point to this. He, like, Dame is not trying to do no fucking, yeah, he said it was therapy and shit like that and all that, but yeah, fuck all that, niggas. You know, on therapy session, not every therapy session is done on the internet. But anyway, I'm not, you know, but if it's, you know, kicking off this DDTV shit, I don't know kicking off, but I think it's been around. But I was on that shit yesterday, and it's looking like he's trying to launch something. And I want it to happen for him, but I'm just pointing out this whole tactic right here, because I'm not going to front, man. When I first saw it, man, I thought he got kidnapped by the Russian mob. I thought it was the Serbs from Power and shit came and got this nigga. That's what it looked like. It looked like Ghost was defeated in the back or some shit, and they had this nigga, like, I thought he was beat up or something because he wasn't moving right in the chair. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was moving like Richard Pryor in the chair like that, and I'm like, man, I thought they beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Thought whoop-de-woo sent them Russian Jews, the Russian mob on them, and it was over. Especially when I seen the logos on the jackets and shit like that, them stars and all that. I'm like, yo, this nigga Dame is finished. But that shit is actually his company. He must be trying to send a message or some shit. But I just wanted to point out this whole mea culpa tactic and all that type of bullshit, right? I guess, you know, this is just some more indoctrination niggas is doing out here, because this all some Catholic shit from what I'm hearing. I mean, when you get to the actual term, unless you just know the term, like, unless you just putting the shit into practice without knowing it, then yeah. But if you looking the shit up in a book, you gonna look up a Roman Catholic term that say mea culpa means I'm sorry, I'm sorry, bro, my fault. That's what it means. That's what it's gonna say on paper. So I don't know the real meaning or the agenda of this shit right here, but maybe they trying to teach niggas how to be good in court. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm praying for. But I'm gonna go and get out of here, man.